Good morning. How are you today? It's Elizabeth Angeline coming at you live from Heaven, the Spa on the Rock. Thank you so much for joining me live today. It's a pleasure to see you here. Happy Tuesday. Today's topic is, did you know that you can support your collagen throughout your entire body through foods that you can eat? And also in this video, we're going to talk about the one kind of scary food that we should minimize to support our collagen growth. And I shall just preface the scary food, there's no judgment if you ingest this scary food often. So, have you ever thought that the foods that you eat could truly support your skin and truly show you a difference? Well, they can. And what I would like to encourage you to consider is the lack of these ingredients or the lack of these superfoods could also really show a degradation of your collagen. So, I want you to consider for a moment a smoker. And we all know that smoking is so bad for your health, but you can really visibly tell a smoker's skin just from, many things, but there's a dull color, there's a lax in tone, there's usually more wrinkles around the repetitive motion area. And for us, it's very obvious. But when you're a trained eye, you can also notice that people are lacking certain ingredients. So as an esthetician, I could see somebody's dull skin and know right away that they haven't had a certain ingredient in their life. For example, fish oils. Fish oils are a complete cell supportive ingredient. If you can encourage your diet to have a daily omega fish oil, holy man, you will notice incredible differences in the speed of healing. So if you cut yourself or you have a blemish or you have something that you don't like, the speed at which that heals if you have ingested fish oil on a regular basis is so much faster. And I'm telling you, a notably visible difference. And then also fish oils at a very high grade. You guys, I don't want you to pop out and buy the cheapest fish oil you can. These are things that you are requesting to go internally and affect the entire nutrient system of your body. So, but do take time to pick the right ones and do a little bit of research to see the different fish oils included in the capsule, or if you have a liquid, that's a wonderful version as well. That being said, those of course are derived from a fish source. So if you could increase your fish source of your diet, that would be wonderful as well. I don't know if you have exposure to any beautiful native family members, but you can tell in their skin they don't age as much as we do, and pigmentation can play a role in that as well. But their high fish diet, oh man, the fatty acids in fish diet can make a huge difference in your skin's collagen support. Also, just a quick reminder that collagen is not only present in your skin. We have three or four types of collagen in our body. So when people ingest collagen, there's type 1, type 2, type 3. When you ingest a certain collagen, it may support something that you're not looking for it to support. So it may support your bones or your ligaments or your connective tissues, but not support your skin. So different collagen is from different supportive fibers. And so when you eat an entire animal, you're getting all of those ingredients, not just a specific extracted ingredient. So anytime we mention things like antioxidants, like having your daily vitamin is a fantastic way to get those ingredients. But if you could ingest the entire food, ooh, so much better. Plus the bioavailability and the absorption for you is that much greater as well. We have a problem in our world these days in our hyperproduced produce and our hyperproduced meats, I suppose, if we want to get into that, where these food quality, the quality, let's say, of an orange might have 25% less vitamin C than it had 50, 100 years ago. The levels of vitamin C in our food, or the levels of nutrients that we're trying to obtain in our food, is much less. Our soil is being overproduced, our water quality is not as good as it used to be, and there are many ingredients, chemicals, fertilizers that are being used so that we can keep up with the demand of food because we are overpopulating this planet. So that's a whole nother story, but what I want to encourage you to try and do is having whole foods in your diet, as little processed to the food as possible. So as few, don't buy pre-packaged or frozen fruit. There's been some processing involved. If you can eat some beautiful true blueberries, then that's going to give you the highest level of the antioxidant support that we're after. That being said, the other main ingredient for collagen support are citrus fruits. So again, whole citrus fruits, organic if you can, would be the best, able to get that bioavailability into your system. And what is bioavailability? So it indicates that your body recognizes the ingredient that you're offering and absorbs it. If you have an bioidentical or a larger molecule, then your body doesn't recognize it. In surplus, it will absorb a little bit. So if you take something consistently and consistently and consistently, it will absorb some of the things. But this is one of the common misconceptions with ingesting collagen. There are many different creatures who will create the collagen. So there'll be pig collagen, fish collagen, so marine, bovine collagen, and different ones are larger molecular structures and again can be differently categorized into 1, 2, or 3. So let's say you have a bovine collagen in your powder and it's collagen 1. So if you're trying to support your skin's tissue, it's a different collagen and a molecular structure that's more similar to a marine collagen. So it's very, very important that if we're going to go out of our way to just support our internals or our body, and again, we're talking about your connective tissue, your arthritis prevention, not only wrinkle prevention, collagen is in our entire bodies. We are full of it. It is the glue that binds us together, everything about us together. So what I'm trying to say is just encouraging you to find these food sources from the most natural presence that can be. Obviously, if they're animals, to be treated as beautifully and humanely as possible, such as wild fish rather than farmed fish, and to have whole foods and fruits in your diet. So citrus fruits, fish oils, and fish products, these are the first 2 ingredients we're talking about to support the collagen within your body. The third is dark greens, dark leafy greens, such as your kales, your dark lettuce. And again, if you are buying these things from prepackaged environments or over processed environments, there is less quantity and quality of the ingredients that we need. So support the organic farmers, support your local farmers as best as you can, and get these leafy greens into your diet as consistently as possible. This entire nutrient path from the inside out will reward you, I guarantee it. If you can get some exercise in there as well and increase your body's circulatory system while flushing through this incredible nutrient-rich diet that you have just adapted, your face will truly show a difference. So it doesn't always have to be a treatment. It doesn't always have to be an expensive ingredient. It can be within your diet, and a few tweaks here and there can really support your system. So like I said, consider when we see someone who's a smoker and we know they have no collagen or they're really attacking their collagen, think about the opposite. Think about glowing skin, firm skin, healed skin. If you get a wound or a blemish, it heals that much faster. And then finally, the one monster ingredient that I kind of love. The monster ingredient that just destroys our collagen is sugar. Sugar is like rust for the inside of our body. It's like rust for our blood vessels. It's like rust for our reticular fibers, which are supportive tissues within our skin. The more and more sugar that we ingest, the higher our sugar levels in our blood, the more damaging for the things that we care about. So you're thinking again for your collagen, your entire body. So arthritis, blood vessel problems, blood vessel visibility issues, brittle and dry skin, and just aging, generally lackluster skin. So if you notice this and you think, well, I've got all those things in my diet and I am really careful with my multivitamins and I take a really good fish oil, then perhaps it's time to look at the opposite. Are you able to keep up and counteract the amount of sugar that you eat? I love sugar. I have a sugar problem. So for me, it's a bit of a balancing act. I'm always trying to compensate for the amount of sugar that I have. But I'm English, so I have a sugary cup of tea in the morning, and before I go to bed, I often have a biscuit or a box of biscuits, or pretty much whatever biscuits in the house, I'm going to eat it. So I am certainly not judging you if you are a sugar eater as well, because I love you for it. That's what we're here to have, joy in our lives. But try and find a balance and try and find a counterbalance. If you are over ingesting your sugars, then perhaps the next day you don't, or perhaps the next day you up your fish oil content or your fish byproduct content. So you're having fish for dinner, beautiful rich fatty acid salmon, or you're having some things in your diet that can also participate in helping the sugar levels in your bloodstream, such as apple cider vinegar. If you find that you have cravings for sugar the way that I do, if you try an apple cider vinegar shot in the morning or shot in the evening, whatever works better for you, it can really help balance out the flora that's craving that sugar as well. So I hope you enjoyed today's video on your different ingredients to support your collagen. Thank you so much for watching. Drop me a heart so that I know you've been here with me live. If you've seen the replay, drop me replay down below. Thank you again for your time. This month, January, has been all about collagen support, in encouraging us to know what true beauty, what true value is to us, and that it, again, doesn't always have to be an expensive service or a treatment. If you feel as though it is time for you to have one of those beautiful services or some ingredients in your skincare, please join us for our Discover Eminence skincare workshop happening on Thursday, January 23rd between 6 and 8 p.m. It's totally casual. We'll be here in our Lulus, we'll have our glass of wine, and you can learn all about the skincare you already have and perhaps add one or two things into it. We have beautiful samples to give out, and all the products will be open for you to play with and touch and smell, so you can see if anything is missing in your regime. And we also have a beautiful new introductory piece of equipment which resurfaces the skin. It's called the Venus Viva. She can do deep dark wrinkles, she can do dark spots, can reduce blood vessels, can reduce acne scars. Beautiful piece of equipment. And so if you're interested in that, please let us know. We have introductory pricing for the next little while, probably till the end of February, while we get down the technique. I can't wait to have mine done, and I will be recording it before, during, and after, as soon as we get back from our vacation, just after February begins. So thank you again for your time today. We'll look forward to seeing you soon. Hopefully we'll see you on Thursday here at the spa. There's a link in the bio, as well as a Facebook events page. Please confirm that you're going to come so I'll know how many bottles of wine to buy, and I'll see you there. Have a great Tuesday.